Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the finals of the Girls A Division between Commercial Credit and Seylan. We're coming to you live from the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel from Royal College Sports Complex. We have an exciting match here today. The crowd is just starting to come in. The players are just about to take the court. We're just waiting for the players to be introduced, and we will carry you on throughout the game. And later on tonight, we will also have the boys' finals as well, so stay tuned for that. But at the moment, let's take a look at the ladies taking the limelight for tonight. Team Commercial Credit being introduced, and now Team Seylan taking the court. The players are taking the court one by one to take a look at how both teams got here. It was a mixed bag for both teams. Team Commercial Credit started their tournament with a loss against their finals rivals Seylan Bank, but won the next 3 games consecutively to reach the finals. Malmi Tiarachi was a key figure for this team with averaging 10.5 a game. Lubna contributing heavily with 11 points per game. Seylan Bank won their first game, lost the next 2, but came back against HMB to go on to the finals. Key players for them were Kamaline Mills, Benika Talagala, and Epsiba Washington, who throughout the game showed impressive performances. And straight after the national anthem, we can see the players wishing each other one last time before they take the court. From here on out, it's going to be all rivalry, no friendships. That's going to be left outside of the court. Both of these teams, both of these girls will be going for the championship. The officials for this game for tonight is the crew chief Ajit Kumara from Sri Lanka, Tivanka Pereira and Ravi Dodangara from Sri Lanka will be the umpires. And the match commissioner will be Chanda Pereira from Sri Lanka. We're just about to get started. Just 2 minutes out. Both teams are taking their final shots. Let's take a look at the team cards. For Commercial Credit, number 8, Imesha Tatsarani. Number 13, Anne Melissa. Number 11, Pavani Ranepura. Number 5, Lubna Morset. Number 4, Kapuge Tisari. Number 9, Ishika Alas. Number 6, Deoni Himansani. Number 15, Dilanjali Samarasekara. Number 9, Malbihe Tiarachi. And the captain, wearing number 10, Anne Stephanie. The team is coached by the head coach Lasanta Sri Gunawardana and the assistant coach Sanjeeva Kulamina, who are both part of the Commercial Credit Organization. And taking a look at Team Seylan, wearing number 1, Epsiba Washington Clay. Number 2, Nihari Pereira. Number 3, Senuri Pramodya. Number 5, Hansini Malisha. Number 6, Kamaline Mills. Number 11, Maleka Rafaidin. Number 13, Kindu Jalia. Number 15, Shalini Pereira. Number 16, Sonali Dharmasena. Number 29, Net Miherat. And the captain for Team Seylan, now wearing number 12, Benika Taragala. The team is coached by the head coach Satura Rodrigo and the assistant coach Kunchana Vijay Sirivardhana. Just seconds away from the tip-off. The final words being spoken by both coaches. The final words of encouragement. The teams getting their mindset to be in the game. The finals of the 32nd Mercantile League Tournament. The A Division finals between Commercial Credit and Team Seylan Bank. My name is Anushka. I'll be taking you till the end of this game. And I'm joined today, a man who needs no introduction, Clifford Richards. Welcome to the Combox.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the people those are joining from home. And it's going to be an exciting night, that I can promise you, because these two teams have done exceptionally well to get to the finals. And both the encounters they had were narrow victory and a narrow shave, I would say. So definitely this is going to be an electrifying game, that's for sure. And you can see both the teams consisting plenty of national players and they have ample experience. And it's a mixture of youth and experience.
Yes, Clifford, for sure it's going to be an exciting game. The teams are just about to have a feel for each other. That's Malmi with the ball, passes off to, and gets the ball back again. And she shoots and hits rim. Benika Talagal, the captain for Team Seylan, controlling the ball and the pace. Passes off to Kindu. Pass it back. Beautiful cut. Nearly scores. That's Tisari with the rebound. And Imesha coming up the court. Clifford, the crowd is just walking in. The atmosphere is setting. I mean, this is a beautiful atmosphere for a finals. The girls, I'm sure they'll be feeling the pressure as well.
Well, obviously, well, as you see, we can see Epsiba Washington driving through, but good interception there by Tisari. And still the scores are 0-all. A little bit off the pace, but I'm sure this will pick up. And Kiki Mills sending it out back to Washington. And Jalia was a blind pass, I think. On that occasion, it was a foul. Well, not really required, but Stephanie really going for it and committing that. But these are what you call unforced ones, and that's going to put your team later on the day. It's going to be in trouble. But in the meantime, Washington goes for it. Imesha That's unstoppable. There you go. She breaks the dreadlocks. What a start for Commercial Credit, capitalizing on the mistakes. Seylan had the opportunity for the first couple of minutes, but Commercial Credit turning over. Oh, Benika, beautiful. Good combo play there by Benika, and Jalia saw that gap and stepping inside and covering the player in front. And that was an easy finish. Stephanie looking for Lubna. Lubna doesn't have much options, trying to go for a load over, but not much given there, but good finish there. Malmi coming in from the baseline, picking it up, and what an underarm shot. Oh, that was unnecessary, I think.
Yeah, unforced error by the experienced Jalia. But what a pass that was. What a pass that was, Clifford. Lubna, a national player, coming off a slight injury though. Malmi with the ball. Dribbles, passes off to Mesha. Beautiful look. Couldn't finish. Kamalin with the rebound. And those are the shots that you need to make, especially in a final.
Well, once again, Imesha breaking through, looking for support. It was 4 against 1. But once again, going for that, Malmi. But good to see these players are still in shape. They've been training hard. Well, you can see two different things. One thing is, the Seylan Bank, they prefer to like pass and go, then pass and cut. So they are trying to create those gaps through that. But on the other hand, Commercial Credit, they prefer to drive inside. So let's see how this game is turning out to be. Because Commercial Credit, they have more physical power. But as we speak, Epsiba drowns a three-pointer. As we watch, what a shot. Beautiful one.
Nothing but net on that one, Clifford. First three-pointer of the game goes to Washington. Beautifully done. Back to Tisri, blocked by Kamalin. But Commercial Credit gets the ball back. Imesha drives in and scores. The little pocket rocket got a lot in her. A former national player and certainly one of the pillars in this team. Unforced error again by Washington. A bit of the nerves playing in the first quarter.
It is, and also I think Lubna should bring her A game. She's one of the most experienced, I would say, even though she's young. She's the player who has represented Tuad in the women's team most of the time. So she's got like plenty of experience. But like you said, she's kind of injury prone. But I personally feel it's because of her training routine. Where she does physical strength and conditioning. But then again, basketball is an agile game. You have to have that the edge in terms of like, instead of always like going for strength. But I'm sure she's a good athlete. She's got heap loads of experience, but she's working on that. But in the meantime, not only Lubna, we also expect Tisavi also to step up because she's another key player. But Stephanie, I would say, using her experience, she'll help to control the game. But on the other hand, the best support they have is Imesha on the team, who can control, who can drive, who can do anything like in terms of defense as well. But another three-point attempt, but this time it's unsuccessful. So it's a turnover ball for Commercial Credit. Oh, beautiful pass. Can she finish that?
Beautifully rebounded by Lubna, but Seylan back with the ball. Swings it out by, couldn't get it done. That was unforced error by Epsipa. Turned it over and scores. One of the easiest shots that she'll get for this game. Team Seylan leads 7 points to 6. Bit of back and forth happening between the teams now, Clifford.
Yeah, on that occasion, Lubna could have gone for the shot. She took the rebound under the basket. She'd have just gone for the shot. Probably could have drawn a foul in. But I can see Malmi's contribution is very vital here. She's been a high point scorer in a couple of occasions. Going for the underarm, lay in, it doesn't work well. So Benika against Stephanie, and it's a foul.
A very experienced player, knows how to read the situations and drew the foul on that occasion, Clifford. As she goes to the foul line, 2 shots about to come through. A former national player again, Benika Talagala.
Well, I had the privilege of working with this bunch in the national setup a couple of years ago. All are highly talented, very individually. I think, I would say individually talented, but also since they've been playing as a group for over a period of time, and they can gel well as well. They understand each another very well, which is very important, and that is what these two teams have done so well, and the games have been so tight as well.
Yes, sometimes you can get all the talent in the world in one team, but sometimes the teams that's been playing together most who takes the win. Team Seylan with the ball. Epsiba looks to shoot. Pass it back to Nihari. Back to Benika. Lines it up and shoots it. Hits the rim. Kamalin with the beautiful rebound, but blocked by Lubna. Kamalin has been excellent for Seylan. She's been one of the pillars in this team, coming up with rebounds, coming up with points. For Team Seylan to succeed, Clifford, she needs to show up today. Benika needs to show up today. But more than that, I feel it's their bench that needs to come up in trumps. Tissery fakes, turns the ball over. Epsiba with the rebound, drives, stops the play, sets it again. Kamalin with the free throw, couldn't get it. Coming back to Malmi, Clifford, we've got a double national for Sri Lanka. An Asian champ with the netball team. Represented Sri Lanka for basketball as well. So highly talented pool of players that we have here today.
Yeah, we do. And a little bit early jitters, I can see, a little bit unsettled. But I'm sure they'll be able to get that in. But good defense there by Benika. And thought a little bit over, but very well controlled there by Epsiba.
Epsiba knows her strength. She knows to run the lanes when there's a fast break happening. She's always the first one out of the blocks. We've seen the previous games. She runs those fast breaks with a lot of intention. Makes the scoring a lot easier for the team. As Malmi comes up short on that. Benika with a strong rebound. Nihari brings it up. Pass it to Chalani. She lines it up. Throws it up. Couldn't get it. But Epsiba with the rebound. The clock shot. 12 seconds. Coming up just under 10 seconds now. That's Kamalin with the ball. Looks. Passes. And turns it over. Imesha drives. Spins. And couldn't score. It's quite a bit of hustle happening right here. I think the players need to calm it down a bit. Get the plays in order.
Chalani coming in after an injury and trying to hold up, but it's not helping her, I think. So there's a couple of substitutions happening. And you can see Shonali Dharmasena coming in, former HFC player. She's got talent as well. I've seen her playing. And also Jalia. So it's a combination of experience and youth.
And Sonali just celebrated her 21st a couple of weeks ago. So she's hoping for a big birthday present today. Imesha with the ball. Tisari has the size on Sonali, but couldn't finish. Well defended by Team Seylan. As Benika calmly brings up the ball, sets the play, passes off to Kamalin, but intercepted well by Lubna. I think for Team Seylan to succeed, Sonali really needs to step up today. She is a real good scoring option for Team Seylan, but she sometimes lets the game get to her a bit. We saw she's a good shooter. In the last few games we saw that. Well passed by Team Commercial Credit. And that's Malmi with the corner two. Easy bucket. Beautiful passing by Team Commercial. As Jalia brings the ball up. Surveys the court. Had the right idea, but the execution was not there.
Well, intentions are pretty clear. They want to attack, but a little bit unsettled. So it'll all boil down to the game control, actually, game management. So probably you'll see that in the second and the third quarter, which is very crucial. So if they can control and manage the game effectively, then the final quarter will be cruised through. But again, as we speak, Commercial, you can see catching up now. They are leading 10 points to 9. And Seylan had plenty of opportunities, but they were not capitalizing on them, or rather converting them. But let's see whether they could convert them into points.
And that's Sonali with the ball. Floats it up in there. Nihari gets a rebound. Kamalin, second attempt, gets the ball to go in. 11 points to 10. Seylan back in the lead. And that's Imesha, brings up the ball calmly. Just about a minute about to go. Both the teams want to end the quarter well. Fade away by Malmi, couldn't get it in. Lubna, unsuccessful. Benica throws it up to Shonli. Drives again too. And turns it over. A young player. Finals. Amazing stage for her to be in right now. Shouldn't let the game get to her. 30 seconds on the clock. Imesha with the ball. Dribbles and draws the foul. And that's Hansini with the first foul. .14 seconds on the shot clock. Commercial Credit with the ball. Pass is out to Titsuri. Back to Imesha. Drives baseline and draws a foul again from Hansini. We can hear Coach Chatura shouting out. And I think Imesha has on Hansini's number today.
Well, Hansini was a little bit slow on that occasion. Imesha knows when you have that gap, she'll definitely go for it. And that's what she did. And Hansini got caught for it. But if you look at Lubna's game, well, I'm just trying to figure out what is Lubna's role in the team. She's been just playing as a post. Not much contribution to the offense. That is very crucial because that is putting a lot of pressure on Imesha and as well as Tisavi. So it's a close call in the first quarter.
11 points to 10, Clifford. A very closely contested quarter. As we end the quarter, we are going to head on to a small break for the players. Commercial Credit is leading 10 points. Sorry, Seylan is leading 11 points to Commercial Credit's 10. We've had an interesting quarter. Players, nerves are there. Both teams need to settle themselves. Let's take a look at a few of the highlights. Commercial Credit look to pass the ball. Look for Malmi to be their main scorer. Kamalin Mills was a beast in the post in the first quarter. Just under a minute of rest for the players. Seylan players are taking the court. Clifford, what do you think we can expect on the second quarter? A bit more of the same? Or do you think the players are going to be a bit more composed, play more of a set game?
Well, always the first quarters are testing the waters. So that's what they did because they have already played against each other on 2 occasions. So definitely they're not going to bring the same game up again. So they will definitely go and try something else. But tonight, it's a final, so they have to be a little bit cautious. Doesn't want to give much points away. So both the teams are playing fast, but then again a little bit cautious as well. But on the other hand, in terms of set plays, I don't see both the teams having much effort on that. They are entirely depending on the fast breaks and also the free plays. So let's see. These are all players who can run, who can dribble, and who can drive. So that's what excites me in the night. So let's wait and see.
Yeah, fair point you made there, Clifford. Both sets of players know each other very well. They've been playing since school. Another 3-pointer attempt by Epsiba. Comes up short. That's Ann coming up with the ball. Passes off to Lubna. She surveys. Back to Ann. Tumalmi on the low post. Hands it off to Stephanie. Tisri with the ball. Imesha taking her time. Swings it back to Anne. Throws up the three. Nothing but air on that one. Well defended by Team Seylan. And Epsiba comes up. 3 against 1. And that's off commercial credit hand. Seylan gets the ball again. Benica fakes, drives, lays it in. Kamaleen with another rebound. As Team Seylan gets another fresh clock. 14 seconds. And that's experience for you. Drives in, drew the foul. That's a second trip to the foul line. She missed both the free throws in the last attempt, Clifford. As we've always been taught ever since we were children. Free throws are a very important part of the game as she makes the first one. These are the types of shots that can win matches. And the second attempt is good. 13 points to 10. Imesha brings up the ball. Tisari calls the ball but doesn't. Imesha goes by herself and scores. Beautifully worked. Crosses the defense up and lays it in for an easy 2. 13 points to 12. Commercial credit just don't want to go away. Epsiba tries to answer back. Nihari with the beautiful rebound. Benica fakes. Kamaleen couldn't connect, and that's Tisari. That's off Benica. Commercial credit ball. 13 points to 12. Looking for Lubna. Trying to get her involved in the game. But Seylan is doing a good job of not letting her get in the game, Clifford.
It's not Seylan that she has to put an effort to get into the game. And again, lousy defense, missed the player completely.
That's Kamaleen Mills, a national player for Sri Lanka. Highly talented, well-experienced girl who plays post. A traditional post player as we go in for the first time out of the second quarter. Bit of raggedy play here, Clifford. Both teams, like you said earlier, we didn't see a lot of set plays in the first quarter. I don't think we're seeing any of that set plays in the second quarter as well.
Well, still early stages of the game, so they have the legs. So definitely they'll be running around and trying to create those gaps, driving in, give and go, fast breaks, that's for sure. But you have to feel for the commercial credit team because, well, not everybody is firing out. So that's a concern for them. But if you look at Seylan Bank, even the substitutions, slighter substitutions, they come and make some sort of a contribution. That really matters because this is going to be a neck and neck game. So it's going to be a tie and tie. So definitely every minute or every inch of effort is going to pay back big time. So that's what is needed. And Seylan is doing it at the moment. But on the other hand, if you look, commercial credit, there are 1 or 2 players they are yet to click. And it's high time. We are in the middle of the second quarter.
Yes, in a finals like this, you need to be ready from the first second. Imesha with the step back, couldn't get it to go in. Kamaleen comes up with another rebound. Seylan rushes the ball, sets it up with Kamaleen at the top. Benica drives, floats it in and scores. Beautifully laid in by Benica Talagala. 5-point lead for Seylan as commercial credit looks to answer. Imesha with the ball, surveys, pass off to Anne, pass off to Tisari. Another miss, another rebound for Kamaleen. Oof, nearly an unforced error by Nihari there. Well collected by Benica as she drives again. This time couldn't finish. And now Imesha has a chance to counter and draws a foul. That's 3 fouls she have drawn in that exact area. 2 from Hansini, 1 from Nihari. Very strong play on the right-hand side. Imesha with the ball. Drives left. Passes to Anne. Back to Malmi. Back to Lubna. For the three, and she makes it. Nothing but net. Maybe this is what Lubna's needed. The confidence to get her started. And I think she heard us at the Combox, Clifford. She heard us. She wants to get into the game.
So let's hope that's going to be the beginning of Lubna in this game tonight. But on the other hand, if, like I said, if the rest of the team is not going to come out blazing, it's going to be a lot of burnout going to be on, the burden is going to be on Tisavi and Imesha.
Beautiful fast break by Team Seylan. That's Kamalin running the floor. It's all to see the big man running the floor. It's a very nice thing for a coach to see. And 19 points to 15. As we see, Jaili is about to check in for Team Seylan. Three is up. Kamalin drags the loose ball. Epsiba looks to drive. And that's Shalini with an easy two. The lead is 6 points, 21 to 15. It seems that Seylan has clicked onto the high gear right now. Back to Lubna. Throws the shot up in the air. Couldn't get the shot to go in, but it's off a Seylan player. As we see Jailia checking in. And that's along with Malika. Imesha with the ball, passes off to Lubna. Strong play in the post. Malika with the immediate rebound. Epsiba drives the floor. Looks to support. Pass off to Jailia. She's free, but she doesn't take the shot. Considers, shoots. Oh, nearly. A lot of contact on that part. Epsiba couldn't make the shot though. As Commercial Credit brings the ball up. Crosses, drives, and another foul drawn. Counted 4 fouls that she drew so far while driving. Very quick, very nimble player.
So you can see Seylan drifting away. 21-15 is the score. Commercial Credit, they really have to work hard.
The ball took some time to decide if it wanted to go in, and it just rolled out. That was an unlucky shot though. But Commercial Credit still has the ball. Oh, cheeky little play by Mesa. Off the back of Jalia, who was not paying attention. Draws a foul, but couldn't come up with the shot. That's full points for innovation right there.
That shows the game IQ, isn't it?
A very smart player. Ever since I think she went to St. Joseph's College, Nugegoda. Very smart, very explosive back then. And she still carried the same momentum all throughout the ages when she's played for Commercial Credit. Team Seylan forced to take another timeout. I think they need to get their defense in order. I think the coach Satura saw that the players was drifting away, especially with that play that Imesha made.
So 21-15 is the score. Seylan Bank leading at the moment. And definitely Commercial Credit has the power to fight back, and definitely they'll do that. That's for sure. But as of now, it's Seylan on the move. And Commercial Credit, they have to convert those opportunities into points. It's not that they are playing bad. And they are penetrating, they are bringing the ball forward, they are passing, and they are getting the rebounds as well. But not converting those opportunities into points. That is what is important. But on the other hand, Seylan Bank, well, the Epsipa effect is there throughout the game. She's been scoring, she's been rebounding. So I mean, she is a player that I have seen even in international stage. She never bothers about her height. She just goes for the rebound. And Kamalini also chipping in. That's fantastic to see. And another thing I've commonly seen in Sri Lankan basketball these days with the younger generation, or rather like for the last 2 to 3 years, even though they go one-on-one in the fast breaks, they tend to take a shot from outside the D. Not because of anything, it's just the 3x3 effect.
Exactly. A lot of these girls have been playing a lot of 3-on-3, as it is what's happening in Sri Lanka right now. A lot of 3-on-3 is being played, so it's a bit of a gap to move from 3-on-3 to five-a-side basketball. So players need to adjust as well. That's a beautiful block. As Epsiba comes up with the ball, Euros it in, couldn't let it go. And that's Malmi with the ball, looking to force the issue. Fakes. But she walked on that one. Referee Ivanka calls it a travel. Like you said earlier, Clifford, Commercial Credit will look to attack. I mean, their shots haven't gone in so far, but it's just a matter of time. If the Seylan players allow them to take those shots in at one point of this game, it will go in. I mean, they've got 5 national players in the team. A beautiful pass to Kamaleen, and she scores it beautifully on the basket. But it's just a matter of time before Team Commercial Credit clicks as well. But as you can see, Team Seylan has no intention of doing that. 6-point lead. And Benika comes up with the steal one last time. Nihari drives in. Easy layup. Well assisted by Benika. A true point guard of the game. The biggest lead of the game so far. Imesha, step back 3. Couldn't get it. Rebounded by Lubna. And that's Benika comes up with the ball. Passes off to Chalani. Back to Kamaleen. Got it by Lubna. Back to Epsiba. She looks, crosses. Well defended by Imesha. Got Epsiba to commit the foul. Imesha is putting her heart out. She's putting everything out there. She wants this trophy. As we see Shonali check in.
She's not getting the support that she needed. It's only Tisaway is coming in to support, and Malmi is making an impact. But I haven't seen much from Stephanie tonight. And except for that 3-pointer, Lubna has been pretty quiet as well. But on the other hand, Seylan, pretty much everybody's playing fantastic basketball. That's why they're getting their points in there. That is important. Maybe Shalini Nihari, Shonali, Benika, or even for Kamalini, they are getting those points in. That's important.
Beautiful pass to Malmi for the easy 2. Commercial Credit back within 4. 25-21. Shalini brings the ball up. Takes a screen. Blocked by Lubna. Strong block. No chance for Chalini to finish that shot. Commercial Credit comes up with the ball. Imesha can cut this lead down to 2. Tisari calls to the ball. Imesha waves her off. Fakes. Pass off Lubna. Gets the ball back. No. Lubna rolls, shoots, and makes it. 23-25. With that shot, she forces Coach Satura to take yet another timeout. Team Commercial Credit. We talked about this a while ago. It's just a matter of time before their shots start to fall, before the players start to click. And just like that, it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 25-23. Commercial Credit fighting back. And Seylan took that game away for a little while, but now it's all back in motion. So the momentum is back, and definitely this momentum will be there till the final whistle, that's for sure, in these few games. And Seylan Bank having a 2-point lead. They'll be really working hard to sustain that and extend that. But on the other hand, Commercial Credit, they'll be fighting for sure.
90 seconds left on the first half. 25-23. Team Seylan leads by 2 points. And it's Team Seylan with the ball. Jailia, Sonali, Benika, Kamalin and Nihari in the game right now for Seylan. Nihari drives in and draws the foul. Straight away from the timeout. Draws the foul, goes into the free throw line. It's Nihari's first trip to the foul line. Takes the time. Couldn't get the first one to go in. Set, shoots, comes up short. And Team Commercial Credit, they can equal the game. Sonali couldn't get it. And Tisari, Commercial Credit comes up with the ball. Imesha passes off to Stephanie. All by herself, couldn't get it. But once again, Lubna with the rebound and pass it off to Stephanie for a beautifully crafted layup. 25 all with less than 1 minute on the clock. This game is heating up. Nihari passes off to Kamalin, intercepted by Lubna. Commercial Credit trail for most of the game, but back on equal terms. Imesha, can take the score up? Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Turned over by Benika. Bit of a rough play happening right now.
So two veterans trying their best on their own, couldn't succeed. They didn't see there were players in front of them. It's about 15 seconds on the clock, 25 all. And this is going to be the crucial play. And Lubna going for the long range one.
Step back three for Sonali to fin the quarter. Comes up short. And that's the end of the half. 25 points to Commercial Credit, 25 points to Seylan. It's all even after 20 minutes of gameplay. Nothing to separate the two teams. Points to 10 in the first half for Seylan. 14 points to 15 in the second quarter for Team Commercial Credit. Both teams putting up a fight. Both teams want to hold that championship trophy at the end of this game. No quarter given by each team as we go on to the second half. Before that, let's take a look at a few of the highlights. Benika, that's Kamalin, played an excellent game in the low post. Benika Talagala used all the experience to drive in. Lubna tried to get into the game with that three-pointer. Imesha has been carrying this team. Team Commercial Credit on her shoulders. Beautiful move by Lubna here. And that's the end of the half. We're going to go for a small commercial break. And we'll be back with more action from the finals of the 32nd Mercantile League Tournament, the Women's A Division Finals. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
Papare is your home for all the action of the Cricket South Africa home season. Don't miss a moment of the excitement, from thrilling matches to exclusive coverage. Join us on the Papare TV, Channel 63 on Dialog Television and Dialog ViU App. The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
Dialog Television එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට TV බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ My Dialog app මගින්. Dialog Television එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට TV බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දෙස් විදේශ channel රසක් සමග channel 80කටත් වඩා. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ My Dialog app මගින්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. Dialog Television.
Let's get into it.
This is Hits Now, where talents are discovered and superstars are born.
I'm very proud to have you on my team.
Where you can solve crimes and fight fires.
Must be nice.
Laugh with the family and many others. Play games and prove you're better. All the latest hits, all the time, all in one place.
So starstruck right now.
Hits Now, the best of US TV.
It's time.
It doesn't get any better than this.
පොඩ්ඩක් නවතින්න. ඔබ ඔය රිමෝට් එක අතේ තියන් channel මාරු කරන්නේ ඔබේ දරුවට බලන්න හොඳ programs යන channel එකක් හොයන්නද? ඔව් ඒක ලේසි වැඩක් නෙවෙයි තමයි. සමහර ඒවායි කාටුන් විතරයි. තවත් ඒවායි අධ්‍යාපනික වැඩසටහන් විතරයි. තව සමහරක් ඒවායි සින්දු විතරයි. ඔය සේරම එකම තැනක තිබුණා නම් දරුවටත් ලේසි, ඔබටත් පහසුයි නේද? එහෙනම් ඉතින් ඔබට නවතින්න වෙන්නේ මෙතන. දරුවගේ දැනුම අවබෝධය වර්ධනය කරන ගමන් දරුවා සතුටින් තියෙන වටිනා වැඩසටහන් රසක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. Dialog TV නාලිකාංක 48. A+ Kids TV. ආදරේ බෙදෙන පුංචි හිත්වලට ආදරෙන්.
The stage is set for an electrifying showdown. The England Women's Tour of South Africa 2024 from 24th November to 18th December. Catch every moment of the excitement live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and thepapare.com.
Some tests are tough. Some tests are tougher.
That's a cracking stroke. What a performance by Team India.
But the toughest, it's India versus Australia.
Australia versus India, the toughest rivalry. Only on Star Sports Network.
First and exclusive.
What do they want from us? We are their plaything. I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm not staying here. Maybe if I had your heart, you would love me the way he loves you. Hi, Mason. I'm your negotiator.
I'm happy it's you. Just have to keep one step ahead of her.
Two objects cannot occupy the same point in space at the same moment in time. If you get into one of my cars, you get in the wing.
First and exclusive. All new on Saturdays.
Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination.
Hey, buddy. It's been a while.
කාටුන් බලන්න ආස පොඩ්ඩ සේරම ඉන්න අපූරු තැන. හොඳම කාටුන් ඔක්කොම තියෙන එකම තැන. කාටුන් නෙට්වර්ක්. එකමුතුකම, පරාත්තකාමීකම, පරිසරයට ආදරය කිරීම වගේ හුඟක් හොඳ දේවල් සේරම පොඩ්ඩට කියලා දෙන පුංචි හිත් හඳුනන පොඩ්ඩු කැමැතිම කාටුන් තියෙන තැන. කාටුන් නෙට්වර්ක්. channel අංක 47. දන්නවද සිංහයාගේ කම්මැලිකම ගැන? දැකලා තියෙනවද මීමස් රජලගේ ලස්සන? අහලා තියෙනවද The Great Elephant Gathering එක ගැන? විඳලා තියෙනවද තල්මහෙක්ගේ ආදරය? මේ සේරම දකින්න අහන්න බලන්න Animal Planet ලෝකයට හැංගුණ සත්ව ලෝකයේ අපූර්වත්වය සමග Animal Planet
I don't want to go to bed.
Need to press the pause button. Take a bluey break weekdays on CBeebies.
Yes!
It's a treat for everyone. Peace and quiet. Oh, I mean bluey. Monday to Friday on CBeebies.
Elevate your game. Gather united of sport into your Dialog ViU App.
අනුනිදා තැබූ අපේ කාලේත් මින් පෙර යුගයේත් හොඳම ටෙලිනාට්‍ය රසාලිප්ත කතා තුළ අපමණ සිනහ වූ මදකට හැඬුම් සිර වූ අපේම නොවූ අපේම කතාන්තයන් ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ටෙලිනාට්‍ය කලාව සැරසූ සුරම්‍ය රැඟුම් ආනන්දය නොනවත්වා නරපන්න සිටි හිට්ස් ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ටෙලිනාට්‍ය නාලිකාව ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් චැනල් අංක 19.
And welcome back, everybody. You are now tuned in live to the A Division finals between Team Seylan and Commercial Credit. Just witnessed an exciting first half of basketball. No team could take dominance. Scores are tied at 25 points apiece. For Team Commercial Credit, it was Imesha Tatsarni all the way. 8 points for her team along with 8 rebounds. Lubna Morset supported equally, 7 points and 7 rebounds. For Team Seylan, Kamaline Mills, 8 points and 13 rebounds. Just about to get started. Both teams make the court. And we are live. Commercial Credit with the first chance to score. Imesha Tatsarni, impressive first quarter, first half. Lubna lays it off again to Imesha. Looks, drives, nearly turns it over, back to Malmi, throws it up, and she makes it off the board. Throws up a prayer, and somebody answered over there. 27 points to 25. Kamaline powers her way through, couldn't finish. Clifford, second half. It's all to play for both teams. How do you think the teams will adjust in the second half?
Well, definitely. So now it's from here onwards, it's down to the coaches as well. They have to do the right tactical changes because we have seen with these two set of players, it's pretty much all even. So the strategy has to come into play now, how the tactical thinking, the game management. So 27-25, the first score for Commercial Credit in this second half, or the third quarter, I would say.
Scored by Malmi. That brings the tally up to 10 points. The first play in the double digits for this game. Imesha fakes, drives baseline, fakes again. Beautifully done. That's 10 points for her as well. She's on the board with double digits. Commercial Credit making an early push. 29-25. Benica fakes, drives, lays it off for Kamalin. Beautifully defended by Malmi. And that's Imesha. 3-on-3 right now. Ooh, beautifully passed. Blocked by Nihari. Team Seylan pushes the pace. Benica drives in, lays it up. Tapped out to Epsiba. Pass out the corner. Epsiba with a free three-pointer. Rims out. But Team Seylan once again comes up with the rebounds. Benica for the three. Comes up short.
But I hope nothing serious there. She landed awfully after the shot. But she has these injuries. We have seen that in the past as well. So with that, game is on a halt. 29-25, Commercial Credit leading.
Just take a look at some of the stats from the first half, Clifford. Both teams were pretty equal. 27 rebounds for Team Commercial Credit, 28 rebounds for Team Seylan. But assist-wise, Team Seylan with 17, on turnovers, Team Seylan with 17 turnovers in the first half. That's a large number for any team at any level. But the game ended at 25 points apiece, so no team could take advantage of their turnovers. Let's see if anything of that changes. Sonali has checked in while Benica goes out.
If it is 17 turnovers being converted into points, they would have received minimum 17 points of that, or if not 34.
34 points, Clifford. I mean, 6 turnovers less for Commercial Credit. That's 11 turnovers, but that's still a large number as well. So, points off turnovers have not been great for both teams. That's Sonali. Pass off to Nihari. Tries to play the low post. Nihari once again. Couldn't finish. Shalini somehow gets it to go in. That's Seylan's first points of the half in the third quarter. 27 points to 29.
That's a crime. You're letting your opponent to come and collect back-to-back offensive rebounds. No, that's not right.
That's not right. I mean, all of our coaches would blast our ears off if they see that happening. 2 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. But here we are right now. Epsiba. Imesha took that charge beautifully. Anticipated the part that Epsiba was going to take.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty much she was anticipating. But if not, I would say she was a little bit late on it. But then again, benefit of the doubt goes to Imesha. And 29-27. Seylan is a little bit quiet. And momentum is pretty much shifting towards the Commercial Credit side. So let's see on this hand. Lubna.
As Epsiba comes up with the rebound. 2 against 1. Sonali fades. She needs to make those shots. One of the points we talked about in the first half was the efficiency of the substitute players, you know. When they come into the game, they need to be prepared. They need to make an immediate impact when they step into the game. Because that's what the coach expects of you. The coach really expects the substitutes to do wonders in the game, you know. I remember some of my coaches, you know, they put me in the game as a sub. They expect me to go score about 20 points, but that's what they expect, for a sub to be an immediate impact. And if Sonali is to make a mark in this game, she needs to be there throughout the game. You know, she can't miss easy layups like that.
See, in the game of basketball, psychologically, I would say, overall, not only from Sri Lanka, globally as well, you have to change this mind frame of saying, you know, you're the substitute, right? And you are from the bench, or you're a bench player, right? Ultimately, like, you know, you're a player, but you asked to come in and do that, right? So you have to deliver. So playing second fiddle is not right in basketball. Oh, beautiful block. So still 29-27. So rightly everybody has to. There you go. It's a free run for Kiki and she closes it off. Beautiful finish. Good passage of play by Seylan overall, I would say. That will make things even. 29 all. And you can see the cheer. Seylan supporters. That 2 points created a lot of pressure on Commercial Credit. So Nihari on that occasion not collecting it clean, but lucky enough to secure the ball back, which is important at the moment. But I'm sure the clock would have ticked. They got limited time left. Jalia coming in once again. That was a close pass. Oh, beautiful block by Lubna on that occasion. Saw that move coming, positioned herself, timed the jump cleanly. No chance for Nihari.
And the scores are 29 apiece. Jalia brings the ball up, hands it off to Epsiba, drives on the left, nearly turns it over. Nihari comes back, pass off to Kami. Beautifully laid in. 2 points for her, 2 points for Seylan, 31 points to 29. The Seylan crowd erupted off that shot. You can see them in the background in the white t-shirts, cheering on for their teams. Imesha, pass off Tissari, back to the Tissari. Call for the screen, couldn't get it. And that's a foul committed on Malmi. And that's bonus for Team Seylan. They're over the line. That means 2 free throws for after every foul is committed, as Malmi goes for her first trip to the free throw line. Immediately makes the first one. Chance to equalize the game. And she does. 31 points. Oh. So many lead changes throughout this game. Both teams are not letting go. Epsiba drives baseline. Well defended. Back to Chalini. Chalini shoots. Chalini scores. 33-31. Beautifully done by Chalini. Fakes, drives left and pulls up for the jumper. Imesha drives in, kicks it out to Anne. Lubna comes up with the rebound and got fouled. Kamalin committed that foul.
So when you're tired, when you run back to back or rather back and forth for a couple of times, your second jump, your second attempt will be very weak, because you'll go all out for the first one, but the second one is very weak. But if you look at the international stage as well, the second chance points scored is very poor in Sri Lanka. It's a common factor, including any game, unless otherwise you have an extreme height advantage, because it all boils down to the fitness. You don't have the strength to go for the second jump soon after the first jump.
Yes, well put there, Clifford. You know, some of these players, a lot of them have now started work on their physical strength. Stripped away by Chalani. That's strength right there. Epsiba for the easy lane. So second chance options, you know, second chance points. Very important for the game, you know, especially if it comes from the offensive rebounds. As the ball is turned over one more time and again.
Kiki being Kiki, getting carried away. And that was an awful pass. But let's see how they're defending now.
Imesha throws it up and scores. That's nothing but net. She's been on fire ever since this game started. And once again, 35 all. The scores are equal. Jalia calls to the screen, uses it. Well defended by Malmi. Epsiba passes it off. Back to Malika. Drives, shoots, rims out. Well rebounded by Tisari. Brings the ball up. Passes it back to Lubna. Through the arms of Anne. It's a back and forth game, Clifford. Both teams can't get any sort of dominance in this game. So many lead changes. We thought Seylan might pull away at one point, but Commercial Credit are here, and 35 points. Here we are right now.
Yeah, the little thing I noticed, every time they get the lead, they get carried away. That's the problem.
Sometimes a calm mind is needed to... Oh, beautifully laid off to Kamaleen. Malmi backs down on a defender. Blocked by Kamaleen. Just over 2 minutes on the clock. Beautiful pass to Imesha. Couldn't convert the shot, but she was fouled. She takes another trip to the free throw line.
I don't know how that was fouled because she was holding her ground and she didn't see the ball coming. And suddenly the offensive player came and banged on her. But not questioning the referee's call. But the crime is he's getting 2 shots as well. So unfortunate for Seylan Bank on that occasion.
Gets one to go in. Slight lead of 1 point for Commercial Credit. Jalia rolls off. Tries to lay it off. Turns it over. That's adding on to the 17 turnovers from the first half. Gives Commercial Credit another chance at the lead. Lubna fakes, drives strong on the right. Well defended by Kamaleen. Three-pointer by Lubna. Couldn't hit anything. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and she makes it. Tisari, clock winding down, makes a three-pointer. Brings Commercial Credit to 39 points. As Benica straight away drives, lays it in, couldn't connect. Lubna with the rebound. Pass off to Malmi. Imesha nearly lost Hansini there. Step backs 3. Couldn't get it as the ball dribbles out of bounds. Just under 1 minute left to play. 56 seconds left on the clock. Benica passes off to Chalani. Back to Benica for the three-pointer, and she makes it. Back to 1 point for Team Seylan. 37 seconds left on the clock. The crowd is up on their feet. Malmi working the low post. Fakes, pass off Tisari. Shoots, couldn't get it. And is there. Kiki comes up with another loose ball. Passes off to Chalani. She's got the numbers. Fakes, shoots. Lubna with another rebounds. Less than 10 seconds to go, Clifford. Imesha drives, crosses, fakes, throws it up. Malmi among the trees as time winds down. 38 points to 39. Commercial Credit with the slimmest of leads at the end of the third quarter. A hectic bit of play in the last few minutes. Let's take a look at how the points were scored. Once again, nothing between the two teams. 13 points for Seylan, 14 points for Commercial Credit. Commercial Credit with the slimmest of the leads at the end of the third quarter.
So that's the highlights of the third quarter, and it was swinging both ways. Commercial Credit started very strongly, but Seylan back-to-back fast breaks, and they held up. But this girl, MSBA Washington, being very instrumental in Seylan Bank's attack, and a little bit of an injury for Benny Katalagala, and that's going to be causing a little bit of problem for Seylan Bank. But on the other hand, they are catching up, and Commercial Credit not giving in.
Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Experience every heartbeat and every goal like never before. From cricket to football, rugby to athletics, we capture the spirit of every sport that ignites our passion. Relive legendary moments.
So the first pass goes to Seylan Bank. It's a foul by Malmi. Nihari trying to make up for the loss of Benika on that occasion. But Benika is back, but still using Nihari as the post player. Benika going for the three-pointer. No success on this occasion. They tried couple of options, didn't go well. So chance for Commercial Credit to extend their lead.
This is a recall for the screen with the three-point effort for Lubna. Mahalmeet, right place at the right time, but just couldn't get beautifully done by Anne. Not the biggest player on the court, but she comes up with a rebound. MSBA saved the ball. Pass off to Benika. Drives in. Outnumbered. Couldn't get it. Well defended by Commercial Credit. And Nihari pass off to the top for MSBA. Crosses. Drives on the left-hand side. Effort play by Nihari to save the ball. Back to MSBA, back to Chalani. Once again to MSBA, throws it up, and she scores! What a shot! Time winding down, Clifford. Commercial Credit forced to take a timeout.
Definitely a buzz beater though. 39-41. Seylan Bank fighting back. MSBA Washington moving things around for Seylan Bank like she always does. Look at that passage of play, waiting for that. And as the shot goes in, you saw the shot clock was also going off. 41-39, what a game. Fourth and the final quarter. Very exciting. And this is going to be a nail-biting game.
Once again, we see another as Seylan, it's their turn to take the lead for a while right now. 41-39. I don't have the stat for how many lead changes there are, but I'm going to assume it's a lot. 8.5 minutes to go. The A Division Women's Trophy is up for grabs. Team Commercial Credit and Team Seylan are going to fight it over. For those who are tuning in, you are just tuned in to an amazing, exciting match right now. Only on the Papare, Sri Lanka's leading sports channel. 41 points to 39. Team Seylan leads, and the ball with Commercial Credit. Imesha Tatsarani brings it up. She has carried the team so far. Pass off to Tisari. Well defended by Kamalin. Steals the ball. Throws it up for the fast break. Epsiba just couldn't catch it though. But Team Seylan comes up with the ball. Kamalin calling for the ball. Chalani passes off to Nihari, but intercepted by Tisari. Imesha waits for her teammates. Tisari passes off Lubna. Looks, pass off to Anne. Back to Malmi. Loses a man. Well defended by Kamalin. And that's Epsiba speeding it all the way. Lays it off to Nihari for the easy lane. 43 points to 39. Can Seylan go away with the lead? Can Commercial Credit come back? Not if Imesha has any say in this game. Hits the three. 43 points to 42. And just like that, within 1 point. Kamalin Mills.
Kiki moving in, and lousy defense there by Lubna. Knows that she's going to drive, did not move an inch. But the rest of the team, they're putting an effort there. But you can see Tisavi going for the third point.
Beautiful fake there. Fooled all the defenders there. And comes up with another foul. Another trip to the free throw line. She's been there about 4 or 5 times now. She's practically living there, you know. Makes the first one. Steadies herself. Shoots. Couldn't make that one. 43 to 45. Benika Talagala lays it in. Epsiba with the rebound to Nihari, to Chalani. Rims out. Malmi with the ball. Malmi with the open court ahead of her and finishes. Once again, we are tied at 45 apiece. Tipped away by Imesha. Seylan ball still. 6.5 minutes to go, Clifford. No team is pulling away with the lead.
45 all. Oh, beautiful block, but then again it was a foul.
I think intensity just clicked up another gear. Fourth quarter, both teams are pushing the game right now.
Well, Kiki's been doing that for a while. This is not the first time. This is the third or the fourth occasion she's been driving from that point. And Commercial Credit still have no plans to stop that. Kind of over depending on Lubna. But then again, Lubna also knows that's the move. But she's becoming kind of unstoppable for right now for Commercial Credit. So that is something important. And on the other hand, Epsiba is playing a normal game where she's been driving every opportunity that she gets. And Benika and Chalani, they are holding up the game. Pretty much they have to move forward as well. But they have to get their shots in, because I saw back-to-back Chalani missing on a couple of occasions. So there, Imesha got the best out of that on the other side.
Exactly. And that's 47 to 45. That's a nice shot by Tisari. And we're back on equal terms. Jalia, all the experience in the world. Pass off Tisari, Nihari. Kiki, right place, right time. And with the score. She has had a beautiful half. She has had a half for her. Malmi, catch and shoot. Couldn't get it to go in. Benica pushing the pace. It's 2-on-2 right now. Kicks it off to Chalini for the free shot. Couldn't make it.
Well, that was not the best of Benica's offense on that occasion. Should have offloaded a little bit earlier, but again held it back. But also you see Imesha doesn't have much support. They're all trying. And this time Lubna opting to go inside. And that was a wild pass.
The idea was correct. Execution not so much. But ends up in a turnover. It's Seylan ball now. Jalia looking to force the issue. Draws the foul from the tired looking Imesha. We can see Lubna on her haunches right now. And it's just not Lubna herself. We can see pretty much all the players on the court. Hands on their knees, gasping for air. Second shot. Malmi gets the ball to get in. And that's an pass off to Malmi. Looks to settle away with the ball. That's Imesha. Crosses, drives, fakes, lays it up. Kamaline with another rebound. Benica with the wraparound.
Well, once again, I would say Benica should have known better. Well, you can see a dip in the form, or rather the momentum, when FC Bar goes out. And now she's back. Let's see whether they can hold up that. But in the meantime, Commercial Credit, they had the opportunities. They could have capitalized, but they're not making anything right now. Maybe they're running out of options. That's all I can see.
I think that's a foul called on Chalani for a push on Lubna on the screen. Now, unforced error by Seylan. Yep. Stern words by the coach.
I would say good substitution. Much needed one. Because Benica is not 100%, you can see that.
Nearly got the ball to go in. Malika is just about to check in for Nihari. A pair of fresh legs. 4 minutes left on the clock. I think Nihari needs a little break before she comes back in. To Lubna. Backs down on a man and drives left. Draws the foul from Jalia. And she goes to the free throw line. Another timeout being taken for the players to gather their thoughts, to hear some feedback from the coaches. Last 4 minutes of the game. 4 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. 49-47. And the players are back on the court. The referees, the officials blows the whistle. +36 minutes of gameplay for these individuals on the court right now. You can see them that they're physically tired. They're willing themselves to go and play. Both teams are leaving nothing behind. Commercial Credit with another free throw. (49-48). So many lead changes throughout the game. We saw Seylan pull away at one point. Commercial Credit clawed back in. We saw Commercial Credit pull ahead and Seylan clawed back in. This game will go down to the wire.
Well, their first round games are pretty much anyway. It was a close call. 78-77. 45-49. Commercial Credit lost to Seylan. And again, Commercial Credit won against Seylan 48-47. So let's see tonight how this is turning out to be. 49-48 for Seylan. Nihari with the ball.
Gets the first to go in. Drags the lead to a 2-point lead. Let's see if she can make the second one. Couldn't do so. Lubna comes up with the rebound. Imesha brings the ball up. Looks, fakes, drives, and draws the foul from Benica. A blocking foul. And a chance at another 2 free throws. We can see both teams have been hitting the free throw line consistently for the past few minutes. Clifford, you know, I think the physical aspect is coming into play right now.
Well, on that occasion, I was wondering, it was a free throw. You have already 2 defenders down here for the attacking team. And how come that fast breakers, nobody there? It was a mismatch. A little bit puzzled on what's the defensive tactics. But then again, 50-48, Seylan Bank leading. These are little things that matters.
The first one to go in. And the fatigue is kicking in, I think. The Seylan players haven't dropped. We saw Lubna trailing there for Commercial Credit. So the fitness part is really kicking in now. We've had an intense 3 quarters and a half. So down to the wire. The players have got to be physically fit as well as mentally fit, Clifford. And the ball is turned over by Seylan. 50 points apiece.
We'll also see Chalani is not at her best tonight. Having a little bit of loose play.
Call for the travel. Well defended by Kiki. We've had so many stoppages in this game. So many fouls being committed. Both teams are above the limit. So any fouls will lead to free throws. Lubna, smart play in that occasion. Comes up with the steal. Imesha surveying. Pass off Lubna. Looks, drives. Lays it off with the left hand, too strong. Malika on the floor. Stephanie Ann with the 3-pointer. Imesha somehow comes up with a rebound. Too much to ask for on that occasion as Benica brings the ball up. Passes off to Epsiba for the lane. 52-50. As Coach Lasanta is forced to take another timeout. A beautiful fast break from Team Seylan, orchestrated by Benica. Just 2.5 minutes to go. 2-point lead for Team Seylan. Can they hang on? 2.5 minutes, but with the stoppages, we're going to be here for a while longer, Clifford. The girls are almost at their limit. We can see it in their faces, we can see it in their body language, but it's their mind that's pushing through right now.
So every aspect of the game, they have to get it right, starting from the defense, the offense, and especially offense. They have to convert those opportunities into points. Well, we saw a little bit of a loose play in the early stages of the fourth quarter, but now both the teams are settled and well gelled in, and also it's down to the fitness now.
Very true, very true. We can see both players on the benches, you know, sweating, gasping for air, but the moment they step onto the court, it's another whole ball game. Clock winding down. 2:26 to go. Imesha Tatsarni with the ball. Pass off to Tisari. Drives left. Kicks it off to Malmi. Back to Imesha. Looks. Drives. Euros it and lays it. Couldn't get it. Kiki Mills with another rebound. Chalani for Seylan. Back to Benica. Kiki asking for the ball. Beautifully passed. Just couldn't get to go in. Well defended by Lubna. Putting up pressure. So she affects the shot. And surveying. Pass it off to the superstar Imesha. Crosses. Got the mismatch with Nihari. Kicks it off to Malmi. Taps it to Imesha. Taps it to Epsiba. Epsiba to Nihari for the easy lane. And she scores. 54 to 50 points. 90 seconds left on the clock. Commercial Credit trailing by 4. Tisari back to Anne. Looks to shoot. Looks to pass to Malmi. Under pressure. Couldn't get to go in. Well defended by the experienced Benica Talagala.
Well, definitely message from the coach is to kill some time. Well, you got to go 3 rounds, that's it. And let's see whether they can hold on. You can see they're weaving the ball now and looking for options, but then again, definitely they'll run down the clock. And Nihari going for the shot. It's a beautiful block, but Kamalini comes in for the
shot clock violation. Took a bit too much time on the clock. But 50 seconds. 4-point lead. Team Commercial Credit will be looking to make a quick shot right now.
Well, no, they have the 5 foul advantage, you know, the team foul advantage. So definitely they'll be going for that. I thought as much, and that's happening right now, but did not go in. But it's going to be
Benica awfully close to the line. Pass it off to Kiki. To Nihari. And surely Clifford. 6 points with just 24 seconds on the clock. Surely Seylan can't lose it from here. An intense match coming to an end. But the game is not over until it's over.
Yeah, 24 seconds, a lot of things can happen. We have seen in 5 seconds, lots of things been happening. And probably 2 shots, 2 3-pointers, or maybe like, you know, drawing few fouls. That'll do, but Seylan Bank, definitely they'll be coming up with a game plan as well. They have to hold on to this lead, sustain this, and just kill that 24 seconds. And interesting point is more than how, because obviously we know Commercial Credit is going to attack, but I would like to see how Seylan is going to respond.
Yes, a lot can happen in this 24 seconds. Both teams are above the foul limit, so free throws will play a huge part. Commercial Credit will have to foul Team Seylan right now. Disadvantage for Commercial Credit is that they are out of timeouts. They've used all 3 for the second half. So they'll have to use their players' experience to end this game. Commercial Credit chose to advance the ball. 14 seconds on the clock. And Stephanie with the ball to Imesha. Fake, step back. 3. No good. Benica with the ball. Commercial Credit needs to foul. They don't. And that's it. Epsiba with the silliest of turnovers with 10 seconds to go. Don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Time winding down. Tatsarni throws up a prayer. Benica Talagala. Pass off to Chalani. And that's game. Time winding down. Team Seylan, after a hard-fought game and intense 40 minutes of play, Team Seylan come out victorious in the A Division finals of the 32nd Mercantile Basketball League. The team in red gave so much effort in this game. You can see the emotion for Jalia, for Kiki. You can see the cheers for the Seylan team from their crowd. Commiserations for Team Commercial Credit. They did not go away for the whole 40 minutes. They were there. We had so many lead changes, so many more. So much so that we've lost count of that. You got to feel it for these girls. They waited all year for this tournament to come up short just by 6 points. You can see the love being shared between Lubna and Kameline. It was not Commercial Credit's day. Imesha Tatsarni had a game. Lubna equally well supported her. But Team Seylan, they were the better team today, came out on top. All the players played a part. The experience of Benica Talagala, the experience of Jalia, the experience of Kameline, who had a monster game today on the boards. All the players had a part to play in this. And for anyone of you who just tuned in, you have missed an amazing match. $56 points to 50. That's the end of the game. As we take a look at the scores for the fourth quarter, 18 points to 11. This is the quarter that Seylan pulled away. It might look like a small amount, the 7 point, but that was the game. That was the championship for Team Seylan. Let's go and take a look at some of the highlights from this match. Epsiba, time winding down, shoots the 3. She can shoot, she can dribble, she can pass. Beautiful assisted. Malmi tried her best. Kameline was a monster on the boards, was a monster on that low post. I don't have the stats, but I think she had a double-double for tonight. Epsiba ran the court throughout the game. And that's the end of a beautifully played game, an intense game between Commercial Credit and Team Seylan. 56 points to 50. Team Seylan are crowned winners of the A Division finals of the 32nd Mercantile Basketball League. We're going to go to a small commercial break for now. We'll be back. Don't go away. We'll be back with the A Division men's final between Commercial Credit and Fairfax.